Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and run my mouth. Come and run my mouth for a quick second or two, right? Girl, how y'all girls doing? How you girls and boys doing? Right? I'm good. I could complain, but like they say, what's the point in complaining when it's not gonna change nothing? So, it is what it is. We here, girl. We queer. Okay? I'm here. I'm queer. What's up? All right? Let's go ahead and get into it. So, girl, John Gray. I hope the Saints, girl, I want the Saints to come marching in and get into a prayer circle for Mr. John Gray. Um, John Gray was admitted to the CCU. What's a CCU? I heard of the ICU, but I've never heard of the CCU. Let's see what the CCU is, because I've never heard of that before. CCU. Oh, cardiac care. The cardiac care unit. Okay. So he was admitted to the CCU. His wife, Mrs. Aventura Gray, thank you, God, still holding. If it is not faith, I don't want it. Life, that is all. God is not done. No premature death. Leg clot gone. Take that, devil. Girl, when I tell you, girl. Baby, one thing about it, two things for sure, honey, they gonna blame the devil on everything. Do you hear me? The blood clot, girl, it's the devil's fault. Girl, the wandering penis, it's the devil's fault. Girl, the emotional connection with another woman, it's the devil's fault. Girl, me having community D, girl, that was the devil's fault. Okay? Girl, that don't got nothing to do with me. That don't have nothing to do with me. That's the devil. I was minding my business. The devil came over here. That's why I started cutting up and throwing pain around the community. Because that's the devil. It's the devil's fault. I'm just a grown man. I don't accept no responsibility, honey. It's always going to be the one thing I love about, let me tell you one thing about it, two things for sure, baby. If you want to, girl, get away with something, girl, become a cop, girl, become a pastor. A cop and a pastor, honey, you can literally get away with murder, okay? A cop, okay? A pastor, girl, you ain't got to worry about no type of accountability, honey. It's going to be the devil. It's the devil. Remaining lung clots and bow at the name of Jesus. All will stay in place because they have to obey the voice of the Lord. Then they will be obliterated. I'm ready for the rest of this miracle. We had a small God ordained divine delay, but God is good. Trusting God again as we transfer to a hospital in Atlanta for the best care to figure out the rest of this saddle. Thank you for your prayers and outpouring of love. Please continue. When I tell you, honey, I wish I would. I'm sorry. Ain't no way no man gonna be able to dog me out the way that man done dogged out that lady. And girl, you think I'm gonna be all online posting pictures of me holding your hands and sending prayers, girl, up to girl from the saints. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say that I won't be at the hospital checking on the nigga. Okay? Let me make sure he alright. Okay? Girl. But girl, I'm not gonna be posting no pictures. As far as y'all concerned, honey, y'all ain't gonna know what's going on. I refuse to look like a fool again, girl. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, girl. I'm the fool. This man done cheated on this lady I don't know how many times. I think he was saying at one point it was emotional. It was like emotional cheating. I don't know. He done cheated on that lady too many times. I refuse to be on the World Wide Web, girl, acting like girl. And then the thing is, I see people online talking about, oh my gosh, she's a great wife. Girl, is he a great husband? I know that sound mean. I know some people gonna probably roll their eyes. Girl, that's her husband. Yeah, that's her husband, girl, but look how he treat her. Honey, you better start getting your Kimberly Elise on. What was that? What was her character's name? What was her name? What was her name in Diary of a Mad Black Woman? Hold up. Deborah? No, Deborah was a crackhead. Hold up. Diary of a Mad... Here we go. They ain't even got her. Viola Davis. Girl, I didn't know Viola Davis. Helen. Honey, she better be over there acting like Helen when that nigga get out of that hospital. I'll be dogging that nigga out. I'm sorry. Ain't no way. Can you imagine a nigga disrespecting you, girl, time and time and time again? And girl, he's not only disrespecting you, but girl, he's doing it publicly too. Because it's already bad enough to be disrespected, right? And not to be honored and not to be protected, right? Girl, it's another layer. It's another layer to me, girl, when you do it, girl, we add the public to it, right? When it's public, girl, that's a whole another ball game for me. I'm not saying you should stick around if a nigga do you dirty and don't nobody know, but girl, don't nobody know. Right. Girl, it's a whole nother situation, girl, when the girls like me know. Because, girl, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about your ass. I'm talking about your ass, girl. I am. Y'all pray for John Gray. Girl, the devil did it. That's the devil, baby. Come on for the devil. What else? Oh, Real Housewives Kandi questions how Sheree is able to afford her luxurious house. Where did all this money come from to pay for all these things? She was talking about on her speak on it. Girl, we gonna call a thing, right? I love Sheree. You know, Sheree, girl, I'm disappointed in Sheree, how Sheree is like, girl, anyways, girl, we'll talk about that in another video. Sheree said on Sunday's night episode that her living room, she spent 40-something thousand. She said $40-something thousand on her living room decor alone. She said one chandelier was $10,000, another chandelier was $7,000. So we know that Sheree was in the hundred thousands of dollars when it came to decorating her home. Sheree, I don't know where her money come from. Girl, here we go being nosy. I think that's a legitimate question. As much as people might say Kandi being nosy, I think Kandi also watching this season and she looking at Sheree and Marlo and whatever she gonna. Girl, I think girl, quiet as kept. I think Kandi basically about to get on her get back. Since y'all want to sit here and do this, okay, let's start questioning where this money coming from, Sheree. Because that's some real stuff. Because we don't know where Sheree get her money from, and Sheree got a big nice house. And it ain't like we've been seeing Sheree, like, girl, she a producer, executive producing shows and all that. I think it's a legitimate question. Where, Sheree, is this money coming from? Where does that money come from to furnish that house? To finish building that house? Y'all think Tyrone got something to do with that? Because did y'all see on that trailer? Did y'all see on the trailer, the mid-season, whatever it's called, the mid-season trailer, when Tyrone came to the party and he said something like, didn't he say something like, he said it on the trailer, so I'm not making this up. He said something along the lines of like, I already went to jail for you, or something like that. And I said, girl, what is he talking about? Go and watch the mid-season trailer and watch when Tyrone pops up. It was like they showed like a 4-second conversation between him and Sheree. And I was like, girl, what is he talking about? What Sheree get her money from to finish his house? Where y'all think she got it from? Because I'm not saying Sheree was on no food stamps, but girl, what Sheree, girl? I'm sorry, girl, and people could say it's being nosy or what, but girl, when y'all put y'all lives on TV and girl, we see y'all still living a certain lifestyle, people are gonna question, girl, where is this money coming from? Okay, girl, where is this money coming from? If people can't pinpoint, like, okay, girl, you know, she a YouTuber and she make a whole bunch of money off YouTube, and you know what I'm saying? She got sponsors, and you know what I'm saying? Girl, she a hairstylist to the stars and got 3 salons across the country and a wig line and a weave line and got a makeup studio, or, you know, girl, she a fashion designer and she got a successful, you know, fashion line that's in Nordstrom, Saks, Neiman's, girl, the Webster, right? Girl, I don't know. I think that should be a question they ask Sheree at the reunion. Sheree, what have you been doing for money since you haven't been on the show? Because for a lot of these girls, that check from that show is the check. And the other stuff they got going on might be a little yang, right? But girl, that's the check. That's the check. That's the check you be waiting for at midnight. Yeah. You know, one thing I want to say about Kandi is, girl, Kandi, let me say something. Okay, I saw this on the Peach Report Daily. Someone said, I'm still waiting for the outrage over this event because y'all was giving Kandi hell over vibrating panties. So basically on Sunday's night episode, they basically had one of the friends of the show, she had like this coochie incense thing that she had Sheree. You know, basically it get rid of all the dicks you done had, basically. Girl, you know how, girl, what Drea said, girl, I thought the numbers fall off after 7 years. I said, I know that's right, bitch. Cause my half, okay? As far as y'all concerned, girl, I'm a virgin, okay? But anyways, Kandi responded to this person and said, exactly. Oh, basically, Sunday night, the girl had like a coochie incense and Sheree stood over the incense, and basically you let the scent flow up your, basically in between your legs, and they get rid of all the bad, the penises, basically. So Kandi responded and said, exactly. Are these the same women? Now they're about to smoke a whole coochie with the incense, but the vibrating panties have them outraged. I can't. I'm so disappointed in Kandi that even 2 days ago, Kandi, you still cannot grasp the difference between a woman having vibrating panties on and another man in the group that's, girl, someone's husband has access to vibrate her vagina. And you have pulled out everything you can think of to draw a parallel to what you did to what they doing over here. Girl, it's not the same thing. Kandi, it's given that you best friends with T.I. and Tiny. Somebody need to say it. It's given that you don't know no means no. It's given that you don't know what boundaries are. That's what it's given, sir. I mean, ma'am. That's what it's given. It's given that. It's given, girl, I don't understand how you're a grown-ass woman running around here acting like you don't understand why somebody would be uncomfortable with somebody else's husband buzzing a cat. And you using everything in the book to try to make it seem as though, girl, you not wrong. Kandi, you are dead ass wrong. Okay? Period. I don't care how people try to slice it, dice it, turn it around and flip it. You're wrong. Don't nobody want to sit around. And then, just to Kenya's point, and I said this in my review before Kenya even said it, when you think about the things that Kenya has been through, some people will say Kenya put herself in that position, but like the thing with Apollo. Why would Kenya then put herself in another position, right? Now I'm sitting here, y'all already done called me a hoe and a slut, right? And y'all believe this 2-time convicted felon over me. Come to find out the nigga was lying the whole time like I told y'all, right? Why would you put me in another position for these people to be calling me another hoe and a slut? And I'm trying to sleep with somebody's husband. I honestly don't understand what Kandi, why are you still trying to make it seem as though the girl, like, yeah, the other couples were not really complaining, right? At least to you. But I can almost guarantee you that if there was a group of people, regardless of how you want to regardless of how you want to slice it, if there were a group of couples and girl, your wife sitting there vibrating, and then you got this man sitting here like, girl, I'm not even doing nothing, and it's a nigga across the table using his thing to vibrate that woman lady parts. That could be a problem. Like, I'm so confused on why Kandi does not understand that. I'm done. Anyways. Oh. What? Young Thug's nephew arrested and charged for murder of girlfriend. Oh. Young Thug's nephew, Fardereen Deonta Grier, has been arrested after girl, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. So I was at the barbershop, and some girl here in Houston was murdered by her boyfriend. I think in Pasadena. And he basically, he killed the girl. He killed the girl. And the grandmother was on the news, and she was basically sending out a message to women, like, women, you need to be careful, right? Because I think that she had already knew that the girl was having problems with the baby daddy, right? And I guess she was trying to help help her granddaughter, but the granddaughter, girl, y'all, I guess y'all don't be really wanting to listen, right? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, long story short, she was on the news giving an interview. She was just basically, saying how she was heartbroken, her baby wasn't here, and then she was like, I just want to give a message, send a message out to all women. Girl, why this nigga in the barbershop gonna say, what about the men? Girl, what? Sir, this woman is sitting here talking about the loss of her granddaughter, girl, who was taken from this world at the hands of another nigga. And you want to sit here and scream at the TV when she says, I want to send a message out to all women to, blah, blah, blah. And then you scream at the TV, what about the women? What about the men? Girl, the men are killing them. Girl, all I could do was just sit there with my eyes closed and just shake my head on the inside. I said, girl, these niggas is ignorant. Anyways, girl. TMZ reports, he fatally shot his girlfriend, Destiny Fitzpatrick, in the face, TMZ reports. According to the publication, Fardereen was taken into custody on Wednesday after cops were called to a residence outside Atlanta. Where they arrived, he was sobbing while his girlfriend was dead in a pool of blood. East Point PD spokesperson Alan Glover said that Fardereen first told the police he was trying to fight off two armed intruders when the shooting occurred. But his story later changed to him admitting to shooting Destiny in the face. He also insisted on telling them that he was Young Thug's nephew. Honey, you acting like you telling the people that you, girl, like you kin to Barack Obama. Girl, are you not paying attention, sir? Young Thug is in prison. They say he part of the gang. Girl, what you thought mentioning Young Thug name was gonna do? You act like you telling them people that you related to Russell Wilson, or Dr. Francis, girl, or Prince Harry. You telling him, girl, you cousins to one of the niggas who locked up already. Girl, what you thought that was gonna do, sir? Sources confirm that Fardereen is in fact related to Thugger. He's a son of the rapper's older sister. Ooh, girl, just a family of criminals. Oh my God. Fardereen has been arrested and charged with murder, while his uncle is currently in custody on RICO charges with the judge refusing to grant the bail in fear that he and his fellow YSL artist Gunna, whose bail has also been denied, could intimidate witnesses if released from jail. Gunna's second attempt for bond was denied again in court on Thursday. Girl, that's sad. That's sad. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all girls later. Bye.